It's finally going down. Murdoch's TalkTV is to close down television channel and go online only. We're going to read into this more from iNews, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with an article from iNews with the headline that Murdoch's TalkTV is to close down television channel and go online only. 2 years after the dismal ratings, TalkTV is close to a traditional TV channel and its content will run online only. Guys, while you're here, before I give initial thoughts, if you can hit the like button and share it across social media so others are notified of this video. Thank goodness, guys. I mean, damn. I mean, Talk TV, like GB News, just the amount of terrible misinformation that is put out there. I would say that GB News has at times now ran some. I say at times, just go with me here. At times they have run some common sense things. Sometimes when they talk about certain news stuff, they do add some truth into some of their misinformation, shall we say. But overall, Talk TV was one that really could not work without Piers Morgan. I mean, when it was announced that Piers Morgan would be going online only and doing his uncensored, it was pretty clear that yeah, the channel itself had nothing really to offer. It didn't really have any appeal whatsoever. The presenters and everything else, there was nothing there. There really wasn't. And them along with them and GB News, it was like GB News actually had, for all the problems and things that I've said about Talk TV, about GB News, Talk TV just really a lot of flashy stuff, but not real information, not really something that people would tune into. And this guy was the only thing that people would tune into. And when he wasn't there, barely anyone was watching Talk TV. And the ratings speak for itself. So they're looking to go online only. I don't know whether their online only is going to involve Piers Morgan or not with an uncensored, or if Piers Morgan is just going to stick to his own YouTube channel. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I'd say just good riddance to rotten rubbish, really, because they've not provided a platform for informative information for the British public, shall we say. So let's read a bit more into it. So Rupert Murdoch's Talk TV is close to a linear traditional broadcast TV channel and move online only after 2 years of blighted by poor ratings. I think it's also important to highlight as well, as generations and time changes, the power of social media and online news and whatnot has really changed the landscape of television as well. It's a lot harder to get people to watch TV nowadays. Most people watch things online. It's a lot easier for them. It's easier for them to connect and interact with, as opposed to watching it behind your screen. Some people. So that's also, I think, playing a factor into it. We still have a generation of people who still watch TV. There's still lots of people that still watch TV, but more and more now people look to streaming platforms, to online social media like here on YouTube and among other places for information nowadays. So there is less people when it comes to ratings and TV now. So that is also a challenging environment, as it is for them, as it is for any other news organization, because you have to adapt to the times and changes. And Talk TV, they just couldn't get the platform that they wanted, I think, as well. Like I said, everything kind of ran on Piers Morgan, and it was a dead duck pretty much as soon as he wasn't doing his uncensored show. Staff were told of the move on Tuesday, with Talk TV set to disappear from the programme guides by the summer. An email to staff obtained by the Guy Fawkes website revealed that Talk TV will continue as a live streaming news and opinion channel distributed through streaming platforms to include YouTube, Amazon Fire, Samsung, LG, and others. Whether this will result in the axing of staff, I'm not sure, but they're still going to be here. They're just not going to be on TV, basically. Its flagship show, Piers Morgan Uncensored, has already moved from the TV schedule to become a YouTube-only programme. Launched in April 2022, TalkTV suffered the embarrassment of registering 0 viewers on numerous occasions. The email from Scott Talton, News UK's head of broadcasting, acknowledged that the channel had failed to build enough live television audience. Linear channel slots cost us millions a year, and the advertising revenue is never going to materially exceed the cost of being in these distribution slots, it said. The move is a setback for Mr. Murdoch, 92, who hoped TalkTV would shake up the broadcasting establishment by offering an opinion-led alternative to the BBC. Staff were told that there would be a restructure with a new division created, which will make video content for all new UK brands, including The Sun and The Times. News UK confirmed that TalkTV will be taken off air and move online, a source said. We have to follow the eyeballs. There's an audience for Talk, but it is through on apps and internet-connected TVs. An insider said no one is too surprised. Rebecca Brooks, the News UK CEO, said a TV channel couldn't be commercially viable at the start, but Rupert through signing Piers Morgan would be a huge audience. The bet didn't come off. No, it didn't come off. There wasn't a TV audience or enough advertising to justify the huge costs. News UK believe that they have approached rival channel GB News, which enjoys higher ratings, with a merger proposal, but discussions came to nothing. TalkTV's shift gave GB News an opportunity to pick up small pools of dedicated TV viewers. Approaches could be made for TalkTV's on-air talent and technical staff. A GB News insider said the bosses are big fans of Julia Hart and Brewer. Oh, God. She's vile. She's vile. She would be a star attraction on GB News. No, not to me. However, GB News is also struggling to make a business out of opinion-led news programming. The company losses ballooned from 30 million to 42.4 million, according to accounts published this week. Oh, what a shame. GB News, backed by billionaire hedge fund investor Paul Marshall, has spent big on the presenters, including controversial MP Lee Anderson. With Boris Johnson about to join its roster, turnover doubled last year but could not keep up with the wage bill, which hit £21 million. Sean Allery-Moyer, former Sky and BBC producer who is now head of media relations at communications agency Hill and Knowlton, said News UK was putting the best spin on a failure. Make no mistake, TalkTV is dead. This is the beginning of a managed decline, he said. I am hopeful the journalists and those behind the scenes will be redeployed across new video offshoots of new UK brands, which appear to be the current plan. I don't wish unemployment on anyone. I want to make this very clear. It's never nice when anybody gets the job cut, even if they're, there may be people who work for TalkTV behind the scenes that probably are just there to get a paycheck at the end of the day and probably don't really want to affiliate themselves with shall we say, political views. But there may be some that do. But at the end of the day, people are going to lose their jobs as a result of this decision by TalkTV, and it's important to remember that. I would expect Sun TV to eventually emerge from the ashes of TalkTV with the same angry voices on air shouting about how they are being silenced. Ali Moy added there is a limit to how much people want to A, be shouted at, and B, be told everything is bad and is only going to get worse. Yeah, there was questions about some of the questions about that as well. In his email to staff, Talton wrote, 2 years ago, we would not have been brave enough to launch a channel without a pioneer presence, but audiences of all ages have moved fast and smartphones are now the primary devices where news is consumed. We need to adapt to this as a priority. Morgan said he was moving to uncensored to YouTube channel because daily fixed TV schedules have been an increasing unnecessary straitjacket. His interviews and panel debates have accumulated 11 million views since the YouTube move 2 weeks ago. Uncensored was watched by around 20 to 30,000 viewers on TalkTV after launching with an audience of 300,000 for a Donald Trump interview. Tom Harrington of media research firm Easter's Analysis said News UK would save money by selling on its TalkTV slot or TVA electronic program guides. They should be able to sell on the Sky and Virgin Media slots as they are tradable, although they are unsurprisingly declining assets, so it would hardly be a big amount, he said. Going off Freeview would save a big amount, as having a channel on there is expensive fee-wise due to that platform's reach. Yeah, being on Freeview gets you a lot more access as well because it's free. It's very, very free to access once you pay for your BBC license, of course, here in the UK. But the landscape of media has changed. Launching a TV channel, a news channel, or anything on TV is very hard and very difficult to do these days. To getting that audience on board is much harder to do. The audience now is more online when it comes to your content, your information and whatnot. Hence, this channel itself. That's what it is. It's an information warfare. It is out there, and but there's also that influence of people's opinions and values, and whether you would agree to disagree on people's opinions and values. And besides Piers Morgan, how many people were kind of keen on the opinions and values of those from other people on TalkTV? I mean, obviously there were some for Julia Harter-Buer, whatever you might think of her. I have my opinions of her and a couple of others on there as well. I think Mike Graham was also somebody who was on there quite a lot as well, Mr. Concrete Grower as well. But didn't really spend. I think when it first launched, I watched a few of Piers Morgan's Uncensored, just to kind of see what it was like. I did one time watch TalkTV without it, and I thought to myself, this was not worth my time, and that was it. Never really went out of my way to watch it again. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of Murdoch Talks TV closing down as a television channel? What do you think about it going online only? What do you guys make of it all overall? Or about the landscape of media itself and how difficult it is now to gain viewers on TV nowadays? Is it just a case of this channel? Was it just poorly managed? Was it just the wrong people? Was it because of Piers Morgan? Could there have been a lot of factors into this? Is it a case also of a generational change of more people being interacting on social media, i.e. like here? Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section down below. If you found this video informative and useful, please hit the like button, be greatly appreciated. Share this across social media so others are notified of this video, and subscribe because it really does help support the channel, and that stuff costs you nothing. And if you want to go one step further and financially support me in the work that I do here, you can do so by becoming a YouTube member for as little as 99p. Yes, just 99p. And you can also join me on Rumble or Patreon for free for exclusive content on them as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.